Welcome everyone. In this episode we're going to head to the HOLLIES campsite on the Suffolk coast, and we're going to go and check out the campsite, see what that has to offer, and we're going to go for a beach walk. Yep, should be good. Let's roll. So yeah, it's a really adventurous drive down here. Got cut off by someone and nearly had an accident, and a huge stone hit the windscreen. Now I've had a crack in this windscreen for a while, but it didn't really need replacing because it wasn't in the view of vision. Check this out. Campsite is a lot busier than I expected. Early January and that's full. I wasn't expecting that, to be honest with you. I really wasn't. But it's 15 quid for the night with electric. Now that I'm happy with. That's not single person, that's for 2 people, so that's all good. So yeah, it's going to be hard filming here because there's a lot of people around and they all seem to be watching me. You know what it's like when you turn up to a campsite and everyone just wants to watch you set up? Yeah, it's a bit like that. So the campsite does have its own pathway to the beach. We're going to go check that out. That should be less than a 5-minute walk. And we're going to go check out the toilets and facilities and see what they're like. And I've got to crack on with it, people, because the sun sets in an hour. And I've literally not been here very long at all. So yeah, let's go see the beach and go see the toilets. Let's roll. Two full-size urinals, 1 child size, 4 sinks. The website said the toilets were pristine. They look pretty clean, to be fair. 2, 3 cubicles. Showers look reasonable. 6 showers. Yeah, they do look pretty clean, to be fair to them. I mean, the urinals do seem a little bit stained, but you know, they are for peeing in, and that certainly ain't going to bother me. So yeah, the campsite does have really good beach access. I'm now on the grass pitches, which are closed this time of year, but literally just behind me now is the beach, is the sea. So yeah, literally pretty much connected to the campsite. So yeah, all good. Let's go check it out. It's a nice picnic area overlooking the beach. That's a pretty nice touch, I must say. Yeah, very good. Well, that's definitely a windy one. today, so apologise for the wind noise. And it is absolutely freezing, so I'm glad I'm wearing 2 jumpers. Absolutely freezing. Definitely going to be a frost in the night tonight. Yeah, it's a bit awkward getting to the beach because there's all this like watery marshland, so hopefully I'll actually get to the sea soon before the sun sets. Now I have got Lowestoft in the distance there. I could easily make it to Lowestoft, but it's just going to be dark when I get there. Not really worth it. Lowestoft is the most easternly point in England. I can see the most easternly point in England in the distance there. Well, I made it to the sea. Yep. I think I'm going to walk down this way because then I'm going to be walking sort of more towards the sunset. If I head to Lowestoft, I'm heading away from the sunset. And like I said, it's just going to be dark when I get there, so there's not really any point going to Lowestoft. So I'm just going to have a beach walk, and then I'm going to get back in the warm because I'm absolutely freezing. Well, I hope the wind isn't ruining the footage because it is really windy. The camera fell over a minute ago off the bipod and I now got all cracks on the lens. Typical really, innit? Cracked the lens of the GoPro. That's about 50 quid, something like that I think, to replace. Cracked the screen on the Bongo. That's going to have to be replaced, 100 odd quid, if the insurance will cover it. So yeah, really cheap campsite, well happy with the price of that. But I'm not very happy with the price this trip is costing me, I must say. Oh, what do you do though? Laugh about it and then cry tonight when the camera's off. Well, it's that time of the evening, isn't it, people? I feel I need this with all the stress and everything going wrong today. Yeah. Now, unfortunately, I've had to go on to a low-carb diet and I can't have Guinness anymore. Bit annoying, but what do you do? Cheers anyway. Reasonably nice evening. Really, really cold, really, really windy, but you know, reasonably nice. Gonna have this beer, have a walk along the beach and then get back in the warm and watch some TV. Cheers. I can't neck this because it's full of gas. I don't neck stuff full of gas. Can't do it, I'm afraid. So this beach ain't nothing too amazing. It's not bad. I'm having a nice walk about, don't get me wrong, but it's not an amazing beach by any means. Lowestoft just over there, that's not too bad a place from what I remember as a kid. So I'm going to have a wander down here and just have a quick look about before it gets too dark, and then head back to the campsite. Normally on a nice clear night like this, I'll normally walk around the beach for quite some time, but to be honest with you, I'm absolutely freezing. This is the first time I've been on a beach walk and thought, do you know what, I'm actually looking forward to getting back to the van and sitting there in the warm and watching TV. Never mind, eh? Still good being out. No one about here either. A few people further down, but you know, I'm able to keep my distance, so I'm happy. So this campsite is proven to be a bit of a hard one to film without being seen. The bloke beside me seems to be a bit obsessed with what I'm doing, constantly watching me. I get that sometimes. I think people think, oh God, is he a gypsy? Is he a druggie? Better keep an eye on him, sort of thing, you know. But never mind. So as I said before on these videos, I like to keep things quiet and not let people know I'm filming, and try and be pretty discreet about it, to give a proper review of the campsite. And yeah, I had to give myself up in this one. There was a bloke sort of followed me into the laundrette, and obviously I had nothing in my hand but a camera, and then I went around to the toilet disposable point, and then he sort of came round, and there I was again standing there with a camera, and he looked at me like, what's going on here? So I said, look mate, I ain't a weirdo, I just make YouTube videos about campsites. Well, I'm back now people, got the heating on full. Very much needed, very weather beaten. That weren't a bad walk. I mean, it's not the best of beaches, but it wasn't bad, it was a nice walk. I'm at that age now where I can just eat broccoli stalk on its own, uncooked, and actually be satisfied. Not sure I could eat the sprouts raw uncooked though. Might give it a go. Not as good. Not as good at all. Cheers. So I would like to thank a subscriber who's paid for the beers on today's stay on this campsite, and he's an old mate from school. Used to hang about with him years ago. Cheers Bevy mate, much appreciated. Who knows, maybe one day Ben will go to Dover for you, because I know how much you like that, eh? Cheers though, much appreciated mate. And cheers everyone who's watched this far in the video. I really appreciate that as well, so cheers to all of you. I don't pour a very good pint because I don't like the gas. Gotta get rid of that shite.
Hey you, had again, the single thick dicks. Carry me down. Thank you, Christ, for allowing all. Here it is. Beautiful. Now, we have 10,000 of these in secret locations outside the UK to sell today.
I might have to treat myself to one, I think. Now, the phone lines are open, folks, so give us a call, and if you call within the hour, there's a free gift with every purchase. A year's worth of free ammunition.
Was more profitable than Automat Kalashnikova, model of 1947, more commonly known as the AK-47 or Kalashnikov. It's the world's most popular assault rifle.
Bongo Ben has actually shot an AK-47, would you believe it? That was mega fun, I must say, people.
Break, jam, or overheat. It will shoot whether it's covered in mud.
They actually jammed on me, so they can jam. That's a lie. Morning everyone, I slept okay last night. This is quite a nice site, to be fair. I'm happy here. Now, I wouldn't return to this area because it's like there's nothing in this area for me, but this is a very popular destination for families. There's loads of holiday parks, holiday outlets, all that along here because families come here. There's a lot for families to do. You got Africa Alive Zoo just down the road. You got Pleasurewood Hills theme park, that's not too far. You know, you've got Lowestoft, you've got Yarmouth. Yarmouth has a lot of amusements and fun fairs and all that sort of stuff. You've got Alton Broad, that's not far. No, I don't consider that abroad because it's not in Norfolk, so that doesn't really count, people. But that's a nice place anyway. So this is a popular place for families. You will get a lot of families in this area, which is why I'm here early January when the kids are at school. But the campsite, I'm more than happy with the campsite. Toilets all seem fine. There's a waste disposable point. There's a little laundrette room, and I was very pleased with the bins. They were in like a mesh case to stop any loose litter blowing around, and I was really happy with that. Yeah, very impressed. And there was a park. Now the park was closed off at the minute. Half the campsite is closed off at the minute. They seem to be doing some work the other side. I think they're laying a new road, or maybe laying some new hard standing pitches. I don't know. But this time of year, obviously things are a bit different. So they do often have yurts for rent. Now they're taken down at the minute because we're in the middle of winter, and they have holiday lets to rent. Now you can rent them in winter because they're still available online. Oh, there is a bus stop just out the side there as well. I'll let you know at the bottom of the screen where that bus leads to. Shops, there will be a shop not too far away because you've got Kessingland just over there, and you've got Lowestoft just over there. So the only negative thing I can say about the campsite, twice last night the electricity cut out. Now that was only cut out briefly and then it came straight back on. It was only a minor inconvenience, so you know, it's not like I'm going to go and complain about it. But that did happen. If you've enjoyed any of this, like and subscribe. It'd be great to have you on board for the next adventure and see where we end up. Cheers people, I shall catch you soon hopefully.